What up, everybody? This is officially the Raising Kanan Season 3 bye-week, or since it's happening after Episode 5 instead of Episode 8, we could just call it the mid-season break. So with that said, today, I'm talking about clues to look for on Raising Kanan 306, titled Into the Darkness. Starting off with Lou and Rock having their first face-to-face meeting of the season, since they had their encounter in Season 2 after Lou found out that Rock had snaked her way into owning half of Bulletproof Records, only for Rock to turn around and tell Lou that she owns him. The synopsis reads, Rock finally tries to make amends with Lou. We also got a short teaser of this clip in the Season 3 trailer with Lou telling Rock that it's not about what you did, but who you are. Last episode, Lou also had a confrontation with his mother, Joyce Thomas, when he went to her house to get some of his father's old records to play at Club Voo. Last week, Lou also took a step in the right direction, turning down liquor at the bar and drinking seltzer instead. But with that said, I still don't think we've seen the last of Lou's alcohol problem. He definitely looks sober in the scene from the trailer when he's talking to Rock. So will this conversation with Rock upset Lou to the point that he turns back to the bottle, possibly this time being his demise. And also, knowing that Rock is very selfish, just like her mother Joyce, what will be her real motive in visiting Lou to talk to him? Will it really be to make amends and restore their relationship? Or will there be an underlying motive behind this move? The next clue to look for would be Famous coming clean to Kanan and telling him the truth about Rock putting the gun in Kanan's bag. The episode 6 synopsis reads that dangerous secrets are revealed as Famous unburdens himself to Kanan. Episode 5, we saw Famous get scooped up and brought in for questioning by Detective Garcia concerning the murder of Freddie. They didn't hold Famous, but at the same time he was caught with the money bag that the cops kept, and this pissed Kanan off all the more. This caused Famous to finally come clean to Kanan about Freddie, but all Kanan had to say was for Famous to bury that deep down and never bring it back up again to anybody. We also saw Kanan violate his curfew while the CPS agent was at Rock's house waiting on him. Once Famous comes clean to Kanan, we got to believe one way or another Kanan isn't going to go back home. Honestly, at this point, he might just not go back home, period, and to avoid going to juvie or a boys' home, he might drop out of school as a result of this also. The episode 6 trailer shows Kanan giving Famous a bag and telling Famous that he's scary too. So now Famous will have it coming from both sides. Kanan is mad at him for letting Rock put that gun in the bag, and when Rock finds out that Famous told Kanan what she did, he might also have a Rock problem. The next clue to be on the lookout for is Marvin struggling with his role of stage dad. Jukebox is now part of a girl group called Butter with two other girls, Aisha and Crystal. And for those asking me if Aisha is Kanan's baby mama, the answer is no. Kanan's baby mama was in Power Season 2, and her name is Jarita. Episode 6, look for Marvin to overstep his boundaries when it comes to the group in one way or another. Not anything of malice intent, but just out of ignorance and zeal, trying too hard to be involved and help Juke. And I really hope that Marvin doesn't do something stupid to cost Juke her opportunity in this group. Going back to what OG Kanan said about Marvin, Season 1, Episode 1. He never misses an opportunity to miss an opportunity. The next clue is Ronnie finally getting put on with some work after killing Unique. The episode 6 trailer shows Ronnie knocking at Juliana's door, most likely bringing her Neek's chain to show her that he dealt with his brother, and he's ready to finally make some money. Then because Kanan is the only operation that Ronnie knows about, I think that Ronnie's gonna front Kanan a brick on consignment. Because there's the picture from Season 3 with Ronnie handing Kanan a brick, and I do expect this to happen in episode 6. And with that said, another clue going right along with Kanan going to work for Ronnie and moving coke is Kanan meeting Snaps for the first time. The episode 6 trailer shows the scene where Snaps is telling Kanan that business is booming. There is also another clip from the season 3 teaser where Kanan was in the club about to take a picture with Snaps and some other old heads with Ronnie standing in the background. Also keep in mind that Snaps is funding Ronnie's operation. So my big question is, why would Ronnie introduce Kanan to Snaps? Then there's also the scene with Snaps and Kanan talking from the teaser that will most likely happen this episode also, where Snaps is telling Kanan his mother is good at what she does, with Kanan responding to Snaps, "So am I." And one additional clue to throw out before I go is, will they show Unique's body to confirm his death? Howard is telling Rock in the episode 6 trailer that Unique is dead and gone for good. So have the cops found the body, or is he missing? Keep in mind that the episode 6 trailer also shows Panessa showing up at Rock's house with a gun, asking Rock just to tell her where Unique is. This right there could very well be a clue that they don't actually find his body, but report him dead as a missing person. And one last thing to keep in mind is that this episode is titled Into the Darkness. I think this is possibly foreshadowing that there's going to be a lot of relationships broken in this episode. Lou and Rock, Kanan and Famous, and we could see characters taking a dark turn as a result, or even isolating themselves from family and friends. And there you have it. Leave your thoughts, theories, and predictions in the comments.